You didn't quit. You're really like against all odds. You're doing something that no one in the family has done, that none of your friends have done.
I'm just gonna say the thing you're not supposed to say.
Whatever is mine is looking for me.
You have to know what road to take to get to your final destination.
Everything that you ever wanted is on the other side of fear.
They call me Chrisean Rock. They call me Rock. They call me Dumbass. They call me Snaggertooth. I'm a Snaggertooth.
He's down Snaggertooth.
I got daddy issues, whatever.
Welcome back to Between Two Worlds with Yoni. Here we dive into shadow stories, the mirrors of our hidden fears and beliefs. By facing them, we learn we can rewrite the story and choose a new ending for ourselves. Today, we're looking at the mirror of Chrisean Rock, a woman whose pain, talent, and chaos have all been public. Behind the headlines, there's a deeper reflection of survival, identity, and the shadow of a little girl from Baltimore who had to fight to be seen. Chrisean grew up as one of 12 kids in a home filled with struggle, a father behind bars, a mother battling addiction, and long nights where faith felt far away. But even then, she ran, literally. Track and field was her escape, her way of outrunning the noise, the instability, and the feeling of being overlooked. That resilience followed her into fame, the kind that comes with cameras, chaos, and a love story that blurred the line between loyalty and loss. But beyond the viral clips and broken teeth, there's a mirror of a woman still wrestling with her reflection, learning who she is without the fight. The truth is, sometimes the shadow isn't our enemy. It's the version of us that just wants to be acknowledged. So today, we're going deeper than the headlines, into the world between survival and self-love, pain and purpose, shadow and light.
Your family dynamic is what? You and your mom are close.
Yeah.
Where's your father?
He on the streets with my mother.
Y'all ain't?
Nah, they call my phone, I answer sometimes.
Do you think that's traumatic?
I feel like that's an everyday thing for other people. Sometimes it's fortunate, sometimes it's not. So I feel like I have the unfortunate situation, so it's okay.
Unfortunate, like how though?
I don't know, just growing up without and just being like, in the mix of what my parents, my mother going through currently.
Now, I don't
No.
know, and I don't want it to trigger you. So if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it.
No, we can talk about it. My mother, she suffered from anxiety and depression from my father or whatever. They were great together at one point and then got very, very toxic. And I just seen my mom lose herself in the mix of that. And then it reflected on our childhood. I just seen my mom lose herself in the mix of that. And then it reflected on our childhood.
Chrisean acknowledging that she watched her mother lose herself while being in an abusive relationship with her father is haunting. Often the cycles we witness as children quietly become the ones we walk into as adults. Sometimes life hands us mirrors in the form of people, and for Chrisean Rock, that mirror has always been her mother.
I know that your father was incarcerated for a lot of your childhood.
Yeah, for 7 years.
How does that, knowing that everything that you're currently facing, right? Does that make you look at everything now differently?
What?
With Blueface being incarcerated, you obviously dealing with your son alone. Like, does that make you look at all these situations differently?
Damn, nobody asked me that question.
It's all right.
Take your time.
You're allowed to be emotional.
What is the question?
With your father being incarcerated while you were young, 7 years, and you think about raising your son right now, and his dad is not around, are you able to handle that a little bit better? Does it change your view on it?
What the fuck? Ask the question.
Gotcha.
I don't think I was ready for this interview.
Yeah. It's all right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. No, basically all I'm asking is, with everything that transpired, losing your father for 7 years, him not being around, you're dealing with the same scenario right now with your son.
Not too much, though, because my son ain't gonna remember it.
But you do.
Take a break. Take a break.
Take your time.
Relax.
You good.
Not bad. Okay.
We could go back to singing. I'd like where that had you. That had you smiling.
I need to answer this question. Say it one more. This is a good question. Say it one more time. Right when I'm ready to say something, it's just this frog in my throat.
Yeah.
It hurt. All right, go ahead.
You lost your father for 7 years when you were young. He's incarcerated. Right? You're dealing with a similar scenario now. Right? With your son and your child's father being incarcerated. Does it change your outlook on it at all?
I feel like whatever's happening to you, there's nothing more you can handle. So I don't know, like I can't explain it. Like I'm thinking it's normal.
Chrisean Rock openly admitting something that most people overlook. She said she realized she was in the same position her mother once was, her partner in prison, her child in her arms, and she called it normal. The one word normal says everything.
So
how many brothers and sisters?
12 of us. So it's 4 boys and the rest girls.
That's beautiful. I want 11 kids.
I want 12.
You want 12 too?
Yeah.
With the same person? But do you think that's passed down?
What?
Trauma. Seeing what your mom and your father's dynamic was, and
No, I feel like it's a choice.
Okay, explain.
Like, for me, I naturally just liked these motherfuckers, and then like 6 months later, I found out who they was, and I'm like, oh fuck.
But you seeing that at a young age, right?
Okay.
Do you think that has
It became a norm?
Yeah, like you felt comfortable in that toxic kind of thing?
No, I feel like I had the tolerance of it.
Yeah. So
when toxicity did or abuse did appear, I kind of like had a high pain tolerance of shit. Mm-hmm. So I guess so. I don't know what you asked.
No, I'm asking like, what you saw growing up.
Right.
Did that, in essence,
it probably did. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it did.
When pain becomes familiar, the mind learns to accept dysfunction. It's not that she wanted this. Her nervous system was raised in it. Her first model of love was struggle. Her first example of womanhood was survival. And when you grow up around both, you start calling it routine. When her father went to prison, a young Chrisean didn't just lose a parent. She lost her anchor. The kind of loss reshapes a child's entire emotional foundation. Psychologically, it creates what's called insecure attachment, a deep fear of abandonment mixed with an equally deep craving for closeness.
She used to braid my hair and walk me to school. Take a breath. She used to braid my hair and walk me to school and things like that. And then it starts slowly progressing to her always in the bed. I witnessed my dad, abuse her. I met him when I was 7 because he came home. He was locked up for I don't know how long. I went through abuse, so getting either choked out or beat on. We went from probably one bedroom apartment, and it's all of us, to living with people. I say 9 years I've been homeless for. When I was 9 and when I first went homeless, and when she said we was gonna get home in a couple days, I believed that. And I kept believing that, and it ended up being I'm 15, 16 now. I'll go through all my day because I'm focused in my class, my friends, at lunch, I got training with this coach. But then when all that's over, I'm like, I don't have a home.
So even when a relationship becomes harmful, it still feels like home. Her mother carried the same burden, trying to hold the family together while battling addiction, heartbreak, and financial strain. She was forced to be strong, even when she was barely surviving. And Chrisean, the child watching all of it, absorbed the pattern like oxygen. So years later, when she found herself in the same position, loving a man behind bars, raising a child alone, numbing pain with substances, smiling through heartbreak, it made sense to her nervous system, not because she didn't know better, but because the body repeats what the heart never healed. That's the generational mirror. Before Blueface was released, Chrisean's life reflected that same pressure, the emotional exhaustion of trying to be everything and still feel love, the loyalty that looks like love but feels like loss. What Chrisean called normal wasn't her fault, it was her foundation. But foundations can be rebuilt, and that's the real shadow work, learning to redefine what love feels like when it's not tied to pain.
Yeah, I don't know. She just damaged for real, and I get it, and I seen it, met her family. I know her from the first time I met her, so I got a little bit more sympathy for her than maybe somebody on the first encounter. Yeah, that's just her trauma, I guess. I don't know. She got a good heart for real. She just, I don't know. I don't think I'm a victim. I just think that I'm dealing with somebody who is troubled, who's damaged, and to y'all think, oh, she's grown, she's fine, she's a woman, she's this and that. But in actuality, if you y'all spent 20 minutes with her, you can see it
was very bipolar.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, cause she was hella cool in the beginning. She was emotional. I was like, hey, baby,
for no reason. Why you
crying? She was like, I don't know. She was like, I'm just not. She's like, today, just, one of them days, I don't know. I'm just feeling a certain type of way. I said, it's okay. I said, well, this is where you can let it out. I'm thinking we're about to get ready to pop onto some other shit. And homie, I swear, dog, once the camera came on, she just turned into Megatron and just transformed. I was like, what the fuck?
I love you. You just talking to short and you trying to isolate me from that conversation. I love you. I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about? What you talking to Shark about? I'll be that bitch. You said any other bitch. What? I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be cool.
I speak for myself.
I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be cool.
If you're gonna be quiet, why are you still talking?
Cause I'm talking to you, man.
What are you talking about?
Cause Daddy, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. How I feel.
When Blueface was released, the internet focused on the headlines, the reunion, the chaos, the clips. But spiritually, that moment was bigger than a news story. It was the return of a pattern that both of them once tried to escape. What most people forgot, both Chrisean and Blueface ended up doing time. Two people bound by love and chaos, now literally separated by walls. For the first time in years, they couldn't reach for each other. No more phone calls to calm the storm, no more fighting, no more patching it up, just space. And that separation, whether they realized it or not, was divine intervention.
What do you mean? Being a new mom, being a hot mom, how has it been for you? Motherhood. Has it gone everything how you wanted it to, or is it things that you wish that you would have kept private, or you just love just everything that comes with it?
I love being a mom.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost. I feel like everything's just a learning thing for real. If you could do something better, you would.
Yeah.
So, me, I feel I don't know, I just been so wrapped in my word. I want that family I read about in the word, what God says what a family is and stuff like that. Because it sounds so
stability, stable, for real, like a strong foundation on a rock. Like I need that.
Yeah.
So I feel like anything outside of that, it's like a deception and it's like a trap.
To the world, it looked like love reunited, but energetically, it was something deeper. Two souls still bonded by unhealed wounds. The same dynamic, control, conflict, chaos started to resurface almost immediately. Not because either of them wanted the dysfunction, but because they both still find comfort in what feels familiar. She once watched her mother go through this, waiting on a man to come home, believing things would change. Here she is, standing in the same storyline, except this time, the world is watching. Psychologically, this is called trauma bonding, when the highs and lows of love create a chemical attachment that feels impossible to break. It convinces you that pain equals passion, and that chaos equals connection. But what's happening now isn't just about Blueface being released, it's about what that release activated inside her. The little girl who watched her mother love a man she couldn't fix. The woman who said this feels normal when love turned into survival. That part of her is being tested again. This is what shadow work looks like in real time. Life will keep handing you the same story until you decide to change the ending. And that's where Chrisean stands now, between two worlds, the one she knows and the one she's being called to create.
She pulled up in a black truck. Nobody asked for her to come, but I get it. That's my son's possible child. She brought the child. That's what he's supposed to do. But touching me and touching my hair and all of that other stuff, I asked Chrisean 2 or 3 days ago if she wanted me to take the baby up to the jail with the other kids, and she called me all kind of bitches, and I'm going to post it so y'all know that this is her playing her shenanigans. She called me all kind of bitches, told me I'd never see her fucking son, stay the fuck away from her, all of that shit. She's playing internet games. She's playing with my grandkids. She's playing with her own child. She's playing internet games right now. I'm going to post the messages where she is literally cussing me out, threatening me and everything, when all I asked her was, do you want me to bring the baby up there? No, I don't want you touching my hair today and trying to be extra friendly so you can get Journey on camera so Jaden can come up there and destroy the grandkids' whole moment with their dad after 2 years. You would do that? You would do that? She attacked my security guards on camera, federal agents. She attacked the security guards on camera. It's on camera. She attacked the fucking security guards. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst fucking experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing, and people is playing internet games and don't really give a fuck about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. It wasn't no car seat, no nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow my son. Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. This is not funny no more. This is not a game no more. And that was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden don't play about her kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole fucking day? So now Jaden picks her kids up and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too, but that's okay. I pray that that's my son's son, because that what happened today was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. It was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And my son is literally just caught in the middle, and I'm just watching him like, Mom, I don't know what the fuck to do. She attacking the security trying to fight back. He telling the security, don't hurt her. He asking her to get the baby and just go home. She like, I'm gonna do something to this car, do that to the car if you leave here. It is such a sad thing to watch my child go through this on his first day out. On his first day out. You couldn't just pull up. We already was videoing. We've been planning to video this forever. You didn't have to go live and show Jaden's kids. You didn't have to do that. She did not have to do that. And that's what made me say, you know what, fuck you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you no more. And I told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the fucking camera at the fucking place. That was the evilest shit I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's first day out. And I done seen some evil shit. And I'm going to go home and pray for my son. But he looked so lost. Jonathan looked literally lost, didn't he? Like he didn't know what the fuck to do. He didn't know what the fuck to do. He trying to be there and play with all the kids. All you had to do was chill out and sit down. You know he got a woman already. All you had to do was let him spend the day with all 3 of the kids. You didn't have to put Jaden's kids on there. There was no reason to put Jaden's kids on your live. Trying to be funny so she'll pull up and ruin her kid's day. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. Jumping on that security guard just told me what type of time she's on. And I have the whole thing on camera. And I'm going to play the whole thing on my Patreon so that y'all ugly motherfuckers, all y'all fans that think that shit is cute, can see that shit's not cute. That's the ugliest shit I've ever seen today. It was a beautiful, it was so beautiful, even when she was just tagging along trying to video us and not video Journey. There's no reason for you to put that woman's kids on there. She don't want you to video her kids. Even Jonathan asked her, don't video her kids. My son said, Lee, don't go buy her kids. I'm in the bathroom trying to change Journey diaper. She come in the bathroom with me. I have it all on camera. All of it is video. We were videoing for our day. So when she popped up with no invite, no permission, just popped up with her kid, I get it. You want to drop your baby off now? I get it. I would too. But all of that coming in the bathroom, trying to come in the bathroom while I'm trying to change my baby diaper. Then she tried to touch my baby face. And we almost got into it. You can't touch her. You can't never touch her. You just cussed me out and showed me how evil you was just yesterday. Blue did not allow anything. He did the best he could to try to keep it down so that it didn't elevate to where he got into any type of trouble. And we thank God that I had federal fucking agents on site and she attacked them. She fucking attacked them because they wouldn't let her get to Jaden. That's why. And it's all on camera. So she cannot lie this time and say, oh, they were being mean to me. Oh, they were starting it. I asked you, don't touch my hair. Just don't get close. All you had to do was just be there. Be there in the presence of a beautiful moment, a beautiful fucking day.
Word is spreading that Blueface's family is setting the stage for him to get full custody of their son. The same accusations she's always tried to outrun, being unfit and being a bad mother. But here's the deeper part of her shadow. She's living the same story she was born into. Chrisean once said she watched her mom lose herself chasing her father, addicted to the pain, blinded by love, and absent in her own home. Now she's the mother her younger self cried for. She's chasing men while her baby boy sits on the sidelines of her storm. Every fight, every headline, every live argument, that's not just entertainment. That's evidence. Evidence being gathered in real time. This is how generational neglect repeats. Her mother lost herself to a man. Now Chrisean's losing her motherhood to the same story. Chasing validation from the same kind of love that keeps proving it's not safe. Her son should be her wake-up call, but right now, he's her reflection. Her mother chased a man and lost her children emotionally. Now Chrisean is doing the same, just on camera while the world watches. You can't protect your child if you're still trying to prove your worth to someone who keeps showing you you're not seen. You can't be the mother you needed if you're still chasing the love that broke you. At some point, the chase has to end. You can't be the mother you needed if you're still chasing the love that broke you.
What's going on now? I told him. Alright, so you never get your phone, nigga? Hell no. So one of these places. Alright, the other one. You like this song?
Yes. You've just stepped between two worlds, where the light meets the shadow and the truth never hides for long. This is Shadow Stories, where we don't escape the darkness, we learn to see in it. If something in this story felt too familiar, maybe it's because you're living a cycle of your own. The question isn't if you see the pattern, it's if you're finally ready to break it.
This is my opinion. I'm free to state my opinion anytime I like, right? Thank you.
I don't want you to feel like that, but yeah, feel like that.